Last year, I spoke about how important India is for our company and for the internet more broadly. And today, I'm excited to talk more about the next chapter for the internet. And I'm really excited about the role that India will play in building this future. India is on track to have the largest app developer base in the world by 2024, and already has one of the largest Spark AR developer communities. The online gaming sector in India has seen a lot of growth over the past few years, and our investment in gaming in the country keeps growing as we look to how it's going to take shape in the Metaverse. And we're investing in other growing areas like education and commerce through Unacademy and Misho, which are important use cases as we think about the future that we're building. We want to continue to partner in all of these areas as we accelerate the development of the fundamental technologies, the social platforms, and creative tools that are going to be necessary to bring the metaverse to life. Well, I think that the metaverse is going to be the successor to the mobile internet. It's this immersive internet or embodied internet where you're in it rather than seeing it, right? So rather than, an internet where you look at documents or you look at something that's on your phone, this is going to be an internet where you feel like you're there and you're present with people and in other places. And, I think it's this continuation of the technological trend that we've seen over the last few decades. The metaverse is going to shape almost everything that we do on the internet today and more, right? So some of the use cases that I'm really excited about, first, just kind of hanging out with your friends, right? It's, when I think about, if we were starting the company today, rather than starting by building a social network, I think we would start by building immersive experiences for people to feel present in the metaverse, where that's the next frontier of people just connecting and socializing. Around that, there's a lot of forms of entertainment. So gaming is the big one today, but then you have things like concerts and sports. That'll be a big deal. Then you're going to have things like fitness, which are sort of in between entertainment, but also something that's more active. That I think is interesting because it's not really something that you do on your phone or with your computer today, fitness. But you can kind of think about the model. It's almost like Peloton or something. With some of these companies, you have a treadmill or a bike, and then you can have lessons. That's a really exciting experience that a lot of people are doing. And now you can do that with your VR headset or whatever the technology ends up being. You just put it on and you can do boxing lessons or dancing lessons. And that's a category that's taking off that I think has been pretty surprising. In terms of others, I think work is going to be a big one, right? It's just like we're all doing a lot of video chat and we spend a lot of hours a day sitting in front of computers working. I think that's going to be a lot better in the metaverse when you can actually feel like you're physically present together for meetings and you just have your perfect workstation wherever you go, whether it's like you go to a coffee shop or you're just at home. You can just snap your fingers and have as many monitors as you want up. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. And then, I think that there are going to be use cases around education and training. We've also seen examples where, medical programs have trained surgeons. I think that there was a particular example around knee surgery where they basically allowed the surgeons who were training to do surgeries on a big blown up 3D model, and those surgeries that those surgeons went on to do, I think, had better results than the ones who just learned through lectures. I think especially since 2016, we've just dramatically increased the level of effort that we've put into this to the point that I think we're now investing more than $5 billion a year in safety and security. We have more than 40,000 people working on those programs, and I think we're pretty clearly the industry leaders at this point in terms of being able to have AI systems that can identify all of the 20 different categories of harmful content and drive down the amount of that content that we're seeing on our platforms. Basically, no other company has the tools that we have, and I'm really proud of the progress that we've made. in retrospect, I wish that we'd done that level of effort from the beginning when we were designing some of these social media apps. And we have the opportunity to do that here with the Metaverse, which we're really trying to do by setting out the vision about what we think this can be years before it's actually going to fully materialize.